Welcome friends. In today's session I am going to discuss about heart, its basic structure, terminology and its function. Heart is situated in thoracic cavity in the center of mediastinum. It is a hollow viscera and is a muscular organ. It has apex, base, inferior surface, left surface and posterior surface. Apex is mainly formed by left ventricle and base is posterior aspect of the heart has formed by mainly left atrium where four major pulmonary vein drains. Something about terminology. From Greek word cardia we got the terminology in adjective form cardiac. Now I am describing the internal structure of heart, that is a section of heart, and you can find there is 4 chamber, upper 2, left and right atrium and lower 2, left and right ventricle. Here left ventricle, and right ventricle. One thing I should have said that the position of heart lies in our chest like this way, and that is my left side, that is my right side. So I am writing left here and right here. Okay, if I put my hand here, this side is left side of heart and this side is right side of heart. One thing you should have been clear that left side of heart deals with oxygenated blood and right side of heart deals with deoxygenated blood. If I put my hand here, there is the bottom of heart, that is the top of heart. In the bottom of heart we can see 2 chambers, mainly left ventricle and right ventricle. Left ventricle wall is much more thicker because it has to generate much more pressure to eject blood throughout body. Relatively, that is left ventricular wall. If we see the anterior surface of heart, it is just behind the sternum, that is left ventricle, and that is intraventricular septum. Left ventricle a chamber, it is chamber, and it has 2 valves, that is bicuspid valve. In other name it is called mitral valve. It is called bicuspid because it has 2 cusps and it's only permit blood to flow from atria to ventricle. Otherwise backward flow is not possible with this valve. In this picture you can see a major artery in red color. I have drawn in red color because it deals with oxygenated blood. In picture where oxygenated blood is carried by any vessel or any chamber drawn in red color, otherwise it has been drawn in blue color. This valve is called aortic valve. This valve permits blood flow only towards aorta. Backward flow is not possible. It is also a tricuspid valve. It has 3 cusps, but it is not said tricuspid valve. It has 3 cusps. The name of valve is aortic valve. Here is left atrium. Left atrium receive blood from 4 large vein, pulmonary vein. One thing you must remember, that the difference between artery and vein, if we draw a heart like this, a vessel which runs towards the heart is called vein, and vessel which runs away from heart is called artery. Okay. In general, artery carries oxygenated blood and vein carries deoxygenated blood, but there is exception in pulmonary cardiac circulation. Okay, that is left atrium. Left atrium receive blood from 4 major vein. It is called pulmonary vein. They are 4 in number: 1, 2, 3, 4, and it just eject blood into left ventricle during cardiac cycle. Now I am going to right side of the heart, that is right ventricle. Right ventricle is separated from right atrium. Right atrium by tricuspid valve, that is tricuspid valve. It is called tricuspid valve because it has 3 cusps. That's why it is called tricuspid valve. And there is another major vessel that opens into right ventricle is pulmonary artery. It's a great vessel, and here is a semilunar valve called pulmonary arterial valve. These 2 valves is semilunar valves, and also these 2 valves has 3 cusps. Here right ventricular wall is not so much thick, it is thinner than left ventricular wall because it ejects blood to pulmonary circulation. Pulmonary circulation is just beside the heart and need not create much more pressure. That's why the wall of right ventricle is much less thicker than left. Here is right atrium. Right atrium receive blood from superior vena cava, that is superior vena cava. Superior vena cava, and that is inferior vena cava. These two major veins, superior vena cava drain blood from the upper part of the body and inferior vena cava drain blood into right atrium from lower part of the body. It is separated from right ventricle by the tricuspid valve. Okay. Now, if I draw lung here, just like this, then pulmonary circulation is just beside right or left side of heart. In a short, lung has four chambers. One, right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium, left ventricle. Okay. Next, it have vessels connected with lungs are number 1 aorta, number 2 pulmonary artery, 4 large pulmonary veins and superior vena cava, inferior vena cava. It has 4 valves: bicuspid valve, tricuspid valve, aortic, semilunar valve, pulmonary semilunar valve. Okay, that is the major chambers and valves and artery and vein connected with heart. You all know that heart function as a pump organ and it pumps blood throughout body as well as pulmonary circulation. That is, throughout body blood is ejected through aorta and in pulmonary circulation through pulmonary artery. Now I am going to explain cardiac cycle because its main function is pumping of blood, and pumping of blood is being completed by one cardiac cycle. In this way, 60 to 100 times heart beats in a minute, just in 60 seconds. Another thing I just want to mention here, that is tricuspid valve, that is bicuspid valve. These two valve is strongly attached with ventricular wall by a tendinous ligament is called chordae tendineae. Chordae tendineae is attached with ventricular muscle wall by a special type of muscle called papillary muscle. Papillary muscle. that is papillary muscle, and that is chordae tendineae. Chordae tendineae. That's chordae tendineae and papillary muscle prevent bicuspid and tricuspid valve to flip back into the right atrium and right ventricle. During systole, huge pressure is generated into left ventricle and right ventricle, and this tendon and this muscle prevent bicuspid and tricuspid valve to get into the right atrium and right atrium. It prevents. Okay. Now I have finished the anatomical structure. Now I am going to explain one cardiac cycle and circulation through the major vessels and chambers. From entire body, blood comes into right atrium through superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Superior vena cava drain blood from upper portion of the body, and inferior vena cava drain blood from lower portion of the body. After filling up right atrium, it start contracting. When right atrium contracts, blood go into right ventricle. When right ventricle get filled with blood, it start contracting. When it start contracting, blood is ejected through pulmonary artery. That is pulmonary artery. Here you can see there is one valve. After beginning of contraction, after beginning of ventricular contraction, tricuspid valve get closed and semilunar valve opens, and blood ejected through pulmonary artery. In this way, into the pulmonary bed, blood get oxygenated. In the pulmonary bed, blood get oxygenated, and it comes back into left atrium through 4 pulmonary vein. Okay, 4 pulmonary veins. When left atrium is full of blood, it start contracting. When it start contracting, bicuspid valve opens and blood enters into left ventricle. When left ventricle is full of blood, it start contracting and blood is ejected into aorta, and it goes to different part of body. Okay, so as a whole, I can explain blood from whole body comes from right atrium, comes into right atrium through superior and inferior vena cava, and from pulmonary circulation it comes into left atrium, and then left atrium and right atrium start contracting, and blood goes to left ventricle and right ventricle. When left ventricle and right ventricle is full of blood, it starts contracting. When the contraction of ventricle starts, just bicuspid and tricuspid valve get closed like this. It opens like this and close like this. It opens like this and close like this. During closure of bicuspid and tricuspid valve, one heart sound is produced, that called lub. During the closure of bicuspid and tricuspid valve, one heart sound is produced. We can hear, if we put stethoscope the chest, left side of the chest, mitral valve side or tricuspid valve side, we can hear a sound. Sound is like lub. It is called fast heart sound or S1. On the other way, when bicuspid or tricuspid valve get closed, just intraventricular pressure get rise and two semilunar valve, aortic valve and pulmonary valve opens. After contraction is over, ventricle start relaxing. During relaxation phase, blood wants to come back into ventricle. At this time, two semilunar valve just get closed, producing a sound called dub. It is S2 or second heart sound. By this way, first heart sound and second heart sound is produced. Okay, today that is everything about cardiac structure, function and production of two heart sound and circulation of blood and its anatomical position and its structural point of view.